SMS sender a caller ID? In case of SMS, yes, it's possible. You can check this service, phonytext.com, and using this service, you can send completely spoofed SMS ticket, and it works also in whole Europe Union, including Germany or Holland. And if you are voice over IP provider or you have access to channel SS7, you can also set your own caller ID, which is much more complicated. Okay, so I would like to explain how private peer-to-peer mobile network works. So in original proposal, there is a single point of detection, and it's one mobile phone which is connected to the central asymmetric server. In private peer-to-peer mobile network, every member, every passenger will have own SMS sending server. So when the central asymmetric server receives that somebody is asking for a new SMS ticket, he will choose one of the members and tell him, now you will send your SMS your SMS request to public transport company. In a few seconds, he will receive response from public transport company, send back SMS response to the SMSX server, and this SMSX server distributes this valid SMS ticket to all members of community. It means that every time SMS request is sent from different number from different number, but this number is still inside of community. So if the community is enough large, for example, 100 people, you use 100 mobile phones for sending this SMS ticket. So, as I said, there is no single point of detection. Every client participates in sending SMS ticket request. Okay, so we can use IMEI. IMEI is a unique identifier, which is something like serial number or MAC address of your mobile phone, and it's quite unique. In some countries, for example, Latvia, it's illegal to change it. IMEI can be easily checked by inspector. You need to use this combination, and this works on every phone. So the solution how to make SMS ticket secure is that we need to bind passenger's email or passenger email from his mobile phone with his SMS ticket. But of course, when we have email, we can do the passenger geographical localization. Okay? Geographical localization of Czech passenger is probably the only way how we can detect this attack. But as that guy said, public transport company is not allowed to know this kind of information. So we need to know a simple response for a question: is a just check passenger sufficiently close in a defined distance to the inspector? So we need to find a way how to solve this question. When we want to do geographical localization of passenger, we need to cooperate with GSM operator, because we need to know the exact name of BTS that the passenger and inspector is associated with. Okay? And also, all mobile operators have to join together and prepare some specific binary function called IMEI proximity that returns true if mobile phone of public transport inspector is sufficiently close to the passenger. So if you want to prevent misuse, only a subset of some specific mobile phone, inspector mobile phone number can be used as IMEI 2. The problem is that this solution is very expensive and very difficult, because all GSM operators in one country should cooperate together. So it's really complicated. And the other thing, and which is quite handy and time consuming, is that inspector needs to type IMEI of every checked passenger, which is really complicated. But yeah, it can be done, for example, some OCR or something like that. So this geographical localization is very expensive and very difficult. Okay, so I proposed security fix that works. It is really necessary to associate the user identity with his SMS ticket. This can be done very easily. If the user wants to use SMS ticket service, he just sent one registration SMS using register, his personal ID, for example, ID of his driving license, ID of his passport, ID of any documents he can show to the public transport inspector. I know this quite sensitive information, and personally I don't like this solution, but unfortunately this is the only solution that really works. So public transport company just computes hashes of this user ID and associates it with his phone number. So public transport company will have only hashes of such sensitive information like IDs of driving license or IDs of passports. Of course, we need to be aware of rainbow table attacks. Okay, there are some solution. Okay, I propose two ways how to safely generate SMS ticket. The first one is using symmetric encryption. The second one is using asymmetric encryption, which is much more complicated. I'm going to talk something about symmetric encryption. This is very secure and a very easy usable solution. It means that the same key is used in central SMS ticket server, and the same key is distributed to all inspectors' PDAs. So when you meet inspector, the situation is quite easy. You need just show him your passport, your ID, your driving license, or anything. He just scan your ID document, and immediately he can know if there is any SMS ticket that was bought by this ID or not. So in this situation, you even don't need SMS ticket, which is really fun. So you can ask for SMS ticket home. You can leave your mobile phone home and just take your ID and show to inspector, and he scans your ID, and he immediately knows if you have valid tickets or not. So this, okay, so this is quite specific implementation, very complex, complicated, very few processes using asymmetric encryption. Okay. These slides are available, so you can download it. Okay. The question is, does this fix look complicated? Not really. My proposed solution is even more user-friendly than the current solution, because in current solution, when you meet public transport inspector, you need to show him your unique SMS ticket. The inspector needs to put your unique SMS token to his PDA and verify if your SMS unique token is valid or not. So this current solution is not secure, and also is very time-consuming and handy. So my solution is secure and quite easy, because inspector just scans your personal ID document and visually compares the result of his PDA with your SMS ticket. And if he has the same unique string, everything is fine. Okay. The problem is that every inspector PDA